I just stood in the back of the locker room, I put it on, I just stared at it for about 5 minutes, just pinching myself. Yeah, I just couldn't stop smiling.
There are some things Michael Greller will never forget, and never wants to, beginning with the first time he wore the Masters' iconic caddy uniform.
I couldn't believe that I belonged with these guys. Why do I deserve this opportunity? Why am I getting to experience these things with Jordan?
It's been a special journey, I would say. We've experienced experiences that I wouldn't have dreamt of having in 30+ years.
Yeah, so this is a special room.
Trophy room.
Trophy room, yeah. You know, everything Jordan's accomplished and been able to be a part of. You know, the first win together, the U.S. Junior Am there on the right, the first professional win, the John Deere. This is from the Standard Bearer on Sunday at Chambers Bay.
You have your yardage books.
Well, the most special one's the Augusta one.
That brings back some good memories, doesn't it?
This one does. I've treated every week, truly to this day, like it's a bucket list type experience. I've just been fortunate to have a few guys that gave me an opportunity and believed in me. I've just had a fun journey ever since.
5 years ago, Greller was a wardrobe-challenged middle school math teacher in Gig Harbor, Washington, making $55,000 a year. He was crazy about the job, and they were crazy about him.
Students loved him. They loved his personality. He greeted every one of them with a fist bump in the hallway when they walked into his classroom. And he just cared about them, and they knew that.
I was never looking to get out of teaching. It was an incredibly rewarding career.
I fell in love with a 6th grade teacher, and that was enough for me.
And it was more than enough for Greller until the 2006 U.S. Amateur Public Links Championship came to his backyard.
It was a Monday, just watching, and there was a college kid carrying his own bag in that group, Matt Savage from Florida State. I went up to his parents, walking up the hill on 18, and I just said, introduced myself, said, I'll work for him for free tomorrow.
Savage and the math teacher reached the quarterfinals before elimination. Savage later recommended Greller to a rising amateur named Justin Thomas, and Thomas recommended him to a 17-year-old phenom named Jordan Spieth, just in time for the 2011 U.S. Junior Amateur.
I'll never forget the voicemail I got from Jordan. I was running on the Tacoma Narrows Bridge over in Tacoma and got home from my run. I've been waiting for that phone call. I was like, waiting for a first date.
Well, no one else wanted the job. There actually weren't any caddies that wanted my bag. But at the same time, he was familiar with my game and who I was. I thought he was a really, really good person to the core.
Spieth won the championship. Greller returned to teaching school and caddying at nearby Chambers Bay. In 2012, he spent 2 days at the Masters as a patron.
My first time, I did the lottery in 2012. I ended up getting 4 Tuesday round badges to go for face value, and it was the golden ticket. I got a selfie with Phil in the background, and then I went home that weekend. I'm watching the Masters, I'm watching the coverage.
We were sitting there on the couch, and I remember turning to him and saying, think about it. If, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, either Justin or Jordan is out there and they win the Masters, will there be a shadow of regret that you never pursued it, you never went for it?
Kind of made me really think hard about maybe I could actually caddy full time.
I remember standing in the hallway just outside of his classroom, and kids came out one after another in tears, crying, just heartbroken at the fact that he was going to be leaving.
I cried. I told them I was going to caddy for a 19-year-old kid, and I had an opportunity to chase this dream with this kid.
The dream chasing officially began at the 2012 U.S. Open. In the following April, Greller returned to the Masters, this time inside the ropes.
I thought he looked like a painter, but the look on his face was truly of someone who was living their dream.
One of the epic performances in the annals of the sport.
The Masters is where they won their first major together.
I've got plenty of people to thank here, starting with Michael, my caddy. Mike, you kept me strong, man. You were the reason the dream came true.
And where they suffered a crushing defeat together.
I just told him, you got no reason to keep your head down. Like, you fought your, what off this week. And so I just wanted to show him, like, dude, I love you no matter what happens. And you tried your best, I tried my best, and it wasn't enough.
I don't know, what do you think? Cheese looks a little saucy. I'd go spoon.
All right, yeah, spoon.
They are an improbable pair. The 23-year-old two-time major champion, the 39-year-old accidental caddy. Together they cherish the journey and the friendship.
You don't have many of those where you have a great role model and a great friend, and he's one of those guys.
Without Jordan, this doesn't exist. I'm watching you on TV right now and you have no clue who I am. He's taken us all on a journey that, I never imagined that would happen.